Actually SuperRAD. So I'm not sure how to start this off. I know I haven't streamed in a while, but before we get started, just gonna let some people go ahead and come in and make sure everything's doing well. Hopefully, my internet should be running a little bit faster. I know it will be in the future because I plan on getting some faster internet for this specific purpose. My brothers have left the house and I've got more broadband to sacrifice. For the moment, just gonna let everybody go ahead and get a chance to enter the chats and all that. Yes, we've got some. I've got some things that I kind of want to show, and make sure everything is it's not isolated from what I usually do. So so I think the first thing that I'll do is just make sure everybody gets a chance to kind of go into go into the stream and make sure everything's working okay before we get started. So, as I do believe that is very important, gotta make sure that I'm logged out of everything that that may consume some broadband, just to ensure that everything comes back in. No, you're bad, Graham Barnes. Jeez. Alright, let's see, it doesn't appear to be showing the chat, so I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. So this is why I'm making sure that, making sure everything works. Gotta make sure the chat is properly seen. Yes, that is exactly what we need. There we go. There we go. Oof. I think I moved something by mistake. Ah. Okay. There we go. Now I'm just gonna lock this and there we go. Alright. Most of it is from YouTube, or my website, if it's from my website. That's great! That's awesome! Cough, cough, click on some ads. No, don't do that, don't do that. Whew! Alright, just gonna make sure everybody gets back in. No. Oof. I'm not a bad streamer. I'm just bad overall. Okay, so like, even though the internet's kind of better, I hope, even though internet's kind of getting better, the delay is still going to be 60 seconds, just to make sure everything is still smooth as possible. So yeah, we've got 5 people viewing, and I think that's a good start. So let's get this over with. All right, so here in the beginning, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the animatic so far. So looks like it's not transmitting the sound. Yeah, everything that I thought could go bad did go bad, so give me a second, I'll fix that quick. Alright, let's see if that's better. Alright, there we go.
I'm not going to. You got belted.
Yeah, for the main reason that that line was repeated, you may have heard, it's because my voice actor, he needed to laugh a little bit longer, and I didn't have that, but I do have it now, and that will be changed. Here we go for the next scene. He's gonna redo that one too.
How are you talking to yourself? Just remembering the glorious faces of our precious fans last night. How much they loved us. Oh right! I almost forgot that part. I wonder how that celebrated.
Actually, I don't recall that part at all.
Zach, that's because it didn't happen.
Yeah, and then it just kind of transcends into this bit that I thought was funny at first, but I don't know about this. And the visually it's not done, but you can at least get a good view of the audio at least. Pip, I think that's is the audio not playing on your side like at all, or just in Flash? Because it should be capturing all of it, even in Flash.
Let's try not to sugarcoat. Thank you. Let's try not to sugarcoat what happened at the concert last night.
And then I don't know why I thought that was funny. It was just random to me. If it's too quiet, then let's see. I can probably fix that. Is it the audio from Flash or the entire thing itself? Right, there's going to be a 60-second delay before I get that answer, so on with the next one.
Come on, we didn't suck that bad.
And then from there on, that's where I've gotten so far with the project. So today I was thinking I would be animating a certain part in this scene, and it had to do with this bit right here, because I'm excited to do this one. It's It's a really nice dramatic scene. But before, I do need to warm up first, so I think at the moment I am going to just make a few practice drawings, also known as me trying to also get done with something else that I should have gotten done, which is proper character sheets models. So I think I'll be doing that, and then I'll begin animating. So that's something to look forward to. Ha, it was you, Pip. Ha. So I'm gonna go into my settings right now, and I'm also thinking of redoing the logo, the little logo thing, you know. Alrighty, I'm gonna find the character sheets real quick, and then I'll get started. Got all those, so the first one I want to do is mine, because I guess I'm fantastic. Or maybe I've already done the one for me, because that's all from Flash. Let's see if, yeah. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna get the other one easy. Let's see. Da 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 da. I think it was this one? Yeah, it was this one. Alright, so I guess I can start doing a character sheet with this one, except not too much into drawing. One thing I did forget to do in my little sketches was make a front view, so I guess I'll be doing that as well. Alright. There's not much I can do, but just do commentary. My lame, very subtle commentary, so I guess I can throw in some light music, which I'm not sure what to pick. Now is not the time to okay. Yeah, I'll get to you if I need help, Pip. Thank you. I will I'm trying to find a nice song that won't get me too much in trouble for having. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I think that one's good, I guess. Alright, hope you guys enjoy, because I'm gonna be sincerely quiet. All right, I think from this point I can just kind of explain what I'm doing here. Basically, I'm just kind of making a straightforward character sheet, and then I'll actually begin animating. Yes. Yeah, Ren's hairstyle was definitely hard for me, especially for a big change. Because I wanted something that would kind of be different than what you would usually see from other cartoonists. So I just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of made it to where it looked a little bit unique. There was some differences in some bits. Trying to make it to where I could, okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah. I wanted it to be somewhat different, but there was a certain style that I was looking for. He would be kind of the actual metal portion of the band. So he would have that distinguished metal look that you would see in like rock bands from the 90s or 80s. If that answers your question. I don't know what you mean by the what, because it's a 60-second delay. I should be getting faster internet so that it doesn't have to be limited to a 60-second delay. I should be getting speeds up to like 25 megabits per second, so that streams would not have to be so laggy like this, but it's kind of the best I can do for now. I am a modest person. Very modest, I guess. But holy shit, those are big feet. Yeah, so slightly better. Seems a little bit shorter. If you guys ever get tired of the music, I know it gets kind of bleh, like very repetitive, but I kind of don't have much to offer. So if you guys either want me to go ahead and cut it off, or if you guys know a good source where I could find some nice loyalty-free music, that would be absolutely wonderful. Okay. Gonna go ahead and try and get this. All nice and lined up, then I can begin doing the thing. I'm sorry if I'm not too talkative or anything. I just get into the zone, I think. now in this process, I just kind of fix up the lines, making them a little bit more prettier. And I'd have to get very nice and close up for that. Patience is a virtue. These little points right here can may be small, but when you sharpen them up and kind of straighten out the lines, they'll look a lot better when you zoom out, because ultimately it'll look a little more refined and traditional, you know, things that people like. And of course, this level of detail won't be like thrown into any kind of animation projects that I would be doing, but probably on some keyframes I'll have to get into this level. But when you're focused on a bunch of line work, you gotta make sure your lines look pretty, because things animated in Flash are kind of looked towards as like well, Flash animations have this history of when you hear Flash animation, you think of, oh, it's probably going to be lazy. Well, I guess I'm here to kind of redefine that and kind of show you that there's going to be a lot of work put into this project. Like this line right here, see, it's how it's so scrunchy. Now it's just a pretty good curve. Yeah, and this line I'll definitely need to redefine. Make that chin a little bit pointier. And let's fix up some of these holes right here. See, this line looks really muddy. I've I've kind of wanted to watch Animatics as a child, but unfortunately that wasn't there for me when I was growing up. Uh, I had like things, animes like Dragon Ball Z and um, j- older action shows like Johnny Quest. I used to grow up on that, and then there were a lot of Hanna-Barbera shows. And then I remember Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. That was a really funny show for me. And then we've got a few good cartoons now, but a lot of them are poop. I mean, like I said, we've got good ones, but there are just some that just need to go. Hanna-Barbera did anime. Yeah, I guess I could see that too. But really, it's a bad spin on Ed's World and Ed's World and Gorillas, because those are really good inspirations for me. Anthony, when are you gonna animate? I got so caught up into this warm up. Jeez. Soon, I hope. Just trying to get this thing done first. I guess it's okay. And that, my friend, is how Anthony is drawn. I guess. Oh, these lines need some work. I was actually considering streaming on Steam, I had to make a decision whether to try and go ahead and get that set up, or would it be a little redundant to stream drawing on a gaming thing. And I'm not too sure if people would even watch it. If it's a way to build an audience, then I guess I may. I'm not sure though. May seem a little redundant. Alright. I guess this will have to do for now. No, it's not really a fantastic stream at the moment, but I'm working on it. Gotta get myself in the, you know, the mood. Gotta get the juices flowing and the blood pumping. And I guess I can kind of color that later. So now I guess I can just go ahead and get this into a nice symbol. Anthony 4. Kind of paste that in there. Now we've got a front view. Yay. Lovely. There are some differences that I may just need to go back and work on, but it'll do for now. It will do. Yeah. It'll do for now. Alright, now we're actually going to animate after this break. Because I've got watermelon in the other room, so I will be right back. Like, soon. Yeah. Oh, right. Forgot my microphone was off. You no longer have to listen to that off-tempo beat. I can't remember what I set for that kind of music, but hopefully I'll find something better. Back to this. So, let's see. Where do I want to start? Let's see. Right here. Right here is pretty good. That's good for first keyframe. Second. Alright. So I guess from here I'm just gonna sketch out I'm gonna sketch out kind of what I've got for the animatic, but in a little more detail-y way. Alright, now and my back. So I'm gonna get some get the dumb character model sheets out. For Zach and Austin. They're on the secondary monitor, you can't see them, but I can. So now I can kind of go off on that. Alright. And now we are quote unquote animating. Yeah, 'cause that's fun. So, for this scene, I'm just now reading that it's confusing somebody what the scene is. It's basically, I'm gonna play it one more time, and hopefully it'll kind of catch on. Okay. And then that's kind of where I'll stop. But for the moment, I'm just going to start with this scene because it's witty and contents. Everybody loves contents. So I'm not going to try and directly go off from the animatic. The animatic only serves as somewhat like a storyboard, but it's just there to make sure you keep this idea, kind of like writing down your ideas in a notepad. It's kind of like the same thing when it comes to animation. Or at least it does for me. Other people have other methods, but that's just how I do it. So I'm on like second stage where I would draw out a pencil test, and that will kind of serve as a little more detaily, draft for the last scene, which is the not scene, but the last step for the animation, and that would be doing inking and like the final line work. It'll include more keyframes than the animatic, but it won't be too detaily. It's just something quick and rough, and yeah. Will the audio quality be better in the actual pilot? That I'm not sure. I think the quality is actually pretty good at this point. It's just since I'm streaming it may not be as good on that side. If it sounded terrible, then I'm so sorry. I think I left the example in the Discord server. I can't remember. Trying to see how I can approach the body work. I guess it would be morphed. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for joining, I guess. Skeletons suck. I don't usually use guides or anything like that. I mean, sometimes I do, it's just I didn't learn how to draw using guides. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little weird. Sorry if it's a little quiet here. Still just trying to concentrate. If there's any conversation you guys want to bring up, you know, that's fine. If you guys want me to throw in a little music, I can add that dumb repeating track again. Alright. I do believe that's a pretty good start. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty great. I think that's all the time I'm gonna spend working on this today. Yeah. So, guess that's it for now. I'm sorry it didn't. Not much had been done, but meh. I'm starting to get that lazy feel when you're kind of used up all that energy. So, I guess that'll be it. See you guys next stream. I'll try and be more careful about the scheduling, and I'll stick more with the animation rather than the warm-up. So, sorry about that, and I guess I'll see you guys later.